I just got back from a great ride at Lake Natoma this morning. I went out with one of my work colleagues. He's a triathlete from back in the day, 10, 12 years ago. And we just went out for a morning ride just around Lake Natoma. Got out there, really stoked. I had a nice 10-mile ride yesterday, and we're just going to take one lap around Lake Natoma. So he jumps on his bike. He's got a carbon fiber bike from like 10 years ago, and he's on his bike, and boom, he's gone. We don't even warm up. He's going like 18, 19 miles an hour. We don't have power meters, but I'm kind of staying right behind him, trying to keep up a little bit. Feeling pretty good. Legs are feeling good. Spinning at a cadence about 100. Right behind him, right there, feeling pretty good. And he hadn't been out probably riding his bike in like 10 years, but this guy's still fit. He's still super fit. He's a residual training from when he was a semi-pro athlete. So I'm behind this guy, and I'm like, well, he told me he hadn't ridden in a long time. Maybe I should do some work. So, I pop out in front of him, and he's drafting behind me. I'm doing some work. I'm spinning. Legs are getting tight. Come up to this climb. I'm downshifting, try to get up the climb. I'm not a great climber. I've only been cycling for 6 weeks. And I start going up the climb, and legs are getting tight, starting to get nauseated, starting to feel it. And we get to the top of the climb, and I'm just so happy because I don't have to pedal anymore. And start coming down the descent, getting real nauseated. I can see my arms starting to get pale, starting to get a little bit of wooziness, and I'm just like, I got a little diarrhea coming maybe. I'm not sure what's going on, but he's like, oh man, if I would have known you weren't feeling so good, I wouldn't be pushing so hard. Get off the bicycle, sit down on the rock a little bit for like 30 seconds. I take my helmet off, just being real nauseated. Bleh, puke. Oh, there's those gluten-free oats I ate. They came back up. That's all right. And then go to the bathroom, have some diarrhea. A couple rounds of that, and just kind of rest a little bit, and then reassess, make sure everything was safe and ready to go, and we finished the ride, 17, 18 miles an hour, just spun it out. It felt pretty good. I mean, it's not the best thing to it's probably not the best thing for me to push my body that far, but it was just a choice in the moment if I was gonna be a victim of my own decisions, or if I was gonna rise from my missteps of not warming up and just going out and pushing it, and doing something. And for me, I went out and I did something, and yeah, maybe I got sick and pushed it a little hard, but I was riding with somebody who was pushing me, and that's amazing to ride with somebody who just pushes uh, the physical athleticism of yourself. So I definitely learned some stuff today, and didn't want to be a victim of my own decisions. I took that lemon and made lemonade, if you will. So really pushed through. I could have just laid there and said, "No, I'm done," and walked my bike back to the truck and called it good. But I felt safe. I know my own limitations as far as my safety and when I need to stop and to not go too hard and keep healthy and whatnot. And so pushed it forward, and then we had some nice lunch, and he took off, and for good measure, I actually took another spin around Lake Natoma and really enjoyed it at a more leisurely pace, 14, 15 miles an hour. Just really had a good time there. Spun the legs out a little bit, really nice. So didn't let it ruin my day, and that's the positive attitude. So I want you guys to keep making safe decisions out there. And we got the Peter Sagan, Peter Sagan mustache here, supporting Peter Sagan right this year, Tour de France. Sprinter, best sprinter, best young rider. Uh, Tour de France this year, Peter Sagan. Hopefully he does well this year. I really think he's going to do well in the next 5 years. Got a good attitude, Cannondale cycling team, so pretty stoked about that. Probably going to watch stage 4 right now and take a look and see what happens. So don't tell me anything. But I'm all carved up, and continue to make safe, good decisions out there.